Good morning, Twisted Tribe. Hi, I'm Beth from Twisted. Thank you so much for watching. We are just back from Vogue Knitting Live in New York City, and wow, talk about an intense show. That was so much dang fun though. Oh my gosh, there were so many people there, so many customers that we haven't seen in a while. We get to see, you know, I love getting to see people like once a year. I wish it could be more, but at least I get to see some of you every year when we go, and it's just such a fun time. Meg and I had a blast. We went and we saw 3 shows. We saw Moulin Rouge, because Moulin Rouge. It was a spectacular show. It was a spectacle. I mean, it really was. It was all about the production value and just how awesome it was. We saw Mean Girls, which we missed last year because of weather. I know, like our flight got delayed and we were stuck in Detroit even before we could leave for ages, I think for 2 whole days. And so by the time when our plan was landing in New York City, the show was beginning. So we missed out on that last year, and it's such an important show for us. We're doing this collaboration with Destination Yarn, which I'll talk about later a little bit. And it's all kind of based on that theme of Mean Girls, which is not really about Mean Girls. It's about how awesome people can be really when you get to know them and how much fun it can all be. So anyway, we got to see Mean Girls and it was fantastic. We loved every second of it. We sang along with every song. I'm sure the other audience members were not exactly happy that we were sitting next to them, but we had a blast. And then for our last show, we decided, it was late at night, it was after a long day on the market floor, and we said, you know what, let's just go see something off Broadway, something fun, unique, different. So we went to go see The Office, a musical parody. Wow, what a show. It was funny. It was cool to be in such a tiny little place. It wasn't exactly what we were expecting, but it was the perfect ending to a big long day. Just we had some time to rest in the room and relax, and then we went out and enjoyed ourselves, and then we came back and just crashed because we had a whole nother show day the next day. So thank you, New York. It was awesome seeing you. We love going to that show. It's such a cool marketplace. Everybody there, just the quality of stuff and everybody's booth is just really ramped up, and we just had a blast. So thank you for everyone who came out to see us. We really enjoyed it, and we also enjoyed all the food. When in New York, right? Okay, so we got home from that, and we were completely exhausted, and Meg caught a bug. I'm sure it probably happened that, you know, we were shaking hands with customers and talking with everybody in New York, and we were on 4 different airplanes the whole trip. We got back and she had the flu. So she's been down and out for a whole week. Not cool. We love you, Meg. Come back to work. Hope you feel better soon. But we still had work to do. We had another show just this past weekend on Saturday at in Jackson, Michigan. So it's a local show at a winery called Sandhill Cranes Vineyard. It's a nice little low-key show, really fun, but we had to wait for our shipment from New York to get back, unpack it all, repack it again, and head out to Jackson. It's a really fun time. It's a beautiful winery. They have vineyards and it's just gorgeous, but we are on the inside in the winter. In the summer they do a show as well, and we're always out in the vineyard, which is really kind of interesting. It's really fun. So thank you for everybody who came out to see us. I know we were tired and dragging, but it's always a great time. We try to get to at least 2 of the yarn shows at Sandhill Cranes Vineyards every year. So thank you, Heather, for putting that on. If you get a chance and you are in Michigan and you like wine, their wine selection is amazing. So try out Sandhill Cranes Vineyard in Jackson, Michigan. It's a great little place. They have a good little cafe there too. So really good, really cool venue. So now we're in full on show prep mode for Stitches West and our newest online yarn club. So those two things are like crashing down on us. It's time now for both of the things. We are dyeing everything. Our dye list is a mile long. We've got new models for the show, larger sizes. We are bringing a Tasty extra large and an Ariel extra large to Stitches West. We brought the Ariel extra large to Vogue Knitting Live, and it did really well. Everybody was, you know, kind of blown away by the size of the project, of the garment that you can make using something with that much yardage. So Tasty's our best selling yarn for good reason. Cashmere, yes. So we're bringing Tasty extra large and Ariel extra large to this new show, and we've got new models for both of them. New models across the board on the walls. We have our new colorway of the year, which I'm wearing. It is called My Neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor? Like Mr. Rogers. I brought out a sample here in Glamour so you can take a peek. That's a Glamour large, and what I'm wearing is a Glamour large. The pattern is Les Glaciers Fondent, or The Glaciers Are Melting, by Manuelle Ducré. She's a wonderful designer, and this pattern really shows off the colors that we did. The My Neighbor is a little nod to our Yarn Friends collaboration with Destination Yarn. Hi Jean, we love you. And it's really a gorgeous, it's like a rose gold, dirty, purpley pink, all the way to a very nice light dusty rose. It's our in-person colorway. It's only available when you come out to see us in person. It's not available online. So if you really, really want this and you can't get to us, get on Ravelry, talk to people in our group and find out who's gonna go to some of our shows and see if they can pick one up for you. It's just one special perk. You get to see us in person, you get a special colorway. We love this colorway. It's a really fun, bright colorway for this year. Club, as I was saying, is available right now for pre-order. We've never done that before. We thought this would be a nice thing to try. So we have not announced the theme yet or put out the Pinterest boards, but we will very soon, probably by the end of this week. But to guarantee yourself a spot, go online, pick out the club package that you are interested in and buy it right now. Then you are assured a spot. And once the theme has been announced and the colorway choices are out, we'll email you and give you an option, give you a chance to pick out the colorway that appeals to you most, or the colorway theme grouping that really, the collection that you like. So you don't miss out on that. The surprise me option is still there, so you can choose that if you don't care what it is, you just want us to pick the one that you think that we think is going to look the best on that yarn, then choose the surprise me option. Otherwise, select email me when the selections are available, and we will, and then you'll still get the opportunity. I'm really excited about the theme. It's been decided. We're working on the boards right now. I've seen some of the yarn, I've seen some of the colorways, and they're just rich and saturated, and the color in this one, I'll give you a hint, it's very retro, and it's very in theme with some of the shows and fun things that are happening online right now. So I think you're going to be excited, and it's something different, something that we haven't done for a really long time, this sort of a theme. So I think everybody's going to be pretty on board with it. I know I am. If I could be knitting with it right now and not showing off what I was doing, I would be doing that. Just trust me. Get in there, get your order in now, because spots are going to go fast for this club. Let's see, what else am I missing? Oh, I know, our club has been restructured. It's nothing scary or serious or anything like that, but it does give the opportunity for more people to join our club. In the past, if you were in one of our, like our Trust Me Club or our Surprise Me, you know, something like that, you would get extras, like really fun little prizes and gifts and totes and bags and candles and all sorts of fun little things. But in the smaller, less expensive packages, that was not really an option, or we could only put in a few of those things and not as many as everyone else would get. We thought about it, and you know, we decided it just wasn't fair, and we wanted everybody to have the opportunity to get them or not get them as they chose. So extras are now an add-on. So anybody, including the sample clubs, can choose to add extras onto their club and then participate in that fun little added benefit of being in a club. We've also added fabric club this time. There's a fabric sample club. You get a fat quarter as your sample, and then at the end you can order whatever you like, yarn or fabric. There's the yarn sample club that hasn't changed, but extras can be added on. And then instead of it being the Surprise Me Club, I think that's what it's called now. It's the Surprise Me Club. Or instead of the Trust Me Club, it's the Surprise Me Club, because you get a surprise. You don't know what you're gonna get, but you can still add or not add on the extras. So I brought some of our fat quarters just to show you how dang cute they are. Can you take a look at these? I put a rubber band around them so I can show you without them all falling all over the place. But these are one each of all of our colorways that are available right now. Actually, this one right here is our newest one. It's not even online yet. It will be very soon. This one went to New York just to see how people liked it, and it was a winner. It's called Feather. So Feather, Berry, Spice, what's this one? Oh, Maritime, and Eventide, and then this one in the center is Zen. Some of these have yarn components that are the same, so that's kind of a cool thing. If you're both a knitter and a sewer, you could get like Zen both ways, and fiber in yarn and in fabric, or Berry's the same. It's kind of cool. We like to do some crossover. They're not exactly the same. They're a little bit different, but they're pretty dang close, and they can coordinate well. So I think that's it, guys. I know this is a short little info-packed video, but we haven't done one in a while, and I'm really trying to change that. I want to get a little bit more regular in doing these. Sometimes Meg will be with me and we'll do a tea time. Sometimes it'll just be me giving a little bit of info, but regardless, we're going to try and get some more videos out there. I know you really like to see it, and I feel like it really does show kind of who we are a little bit more. So we love you all. Thank you, Twisties. Thank you, my tribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.